Ivvara Neyar. மற்றும் இவ்வாறு நேர் நிகழ்ச்சியில் உங்களை அன்போடு சந்திப்பது ஏஜே ஜெயச்சந்திரா. ஆம்களே, இன்று இவ்வாறு நேர் நிகழ்ச்சியில் ஆஸ்திரேலிய உலக கோப்பையினுடைய 2024 19 வயதுக்குட்பட்ட அணியினருடைய ஆரம்ப துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர் செல்வன் நிதேஷ் சாமுவேல் அவர்கள் கலந்து சிறப்பிக்கின்றார்கள். ஆம்களே, அவர் நிலைய கழகத்துக்கு வருகை தந்திருக்கிறார். அவர் இப்பொழுது வானிலைகள் எடுத்துக் கொள்கிறேன். வணக்கம் நிதேஷ்.
வணக்கம்.
எப்படி இருக்கிறீர்கள்? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good, very good. ஆம்களே, நிதேஷ் அவர்கள் தமிழில் உரையாடுவதில் தவித்ததுக்கு அப்பால தமிழில் கேட்கக்கூடியதான் பேசக்கூடியதாக இருப்பார். என்றாலும் இன்றைக்கு ஆங்கிலத்திலேயே தன்னுடைய உரையாடலை கொண்டு போயிருக்கிறார். நாங்கள் கேட்போம் என்ன கேள்வின்னு சொல்லி. ஆனால் தமிழில் நாங்கள் பேசுகின்ற பொழுது அவருக்கு புரியக்கூடியதாக இருக்கும். நிதேஷ், நீங்கள் எப்பொழுது இந்த கிரிக்கெட் விளையாட்டை ஆரம்பித்தீர்கள்? உங்களுடைய கோச் அல்லது உங்களுடைய பயிற்றுவிப்பாளர் என்று யாரை குறிப்பிடுவீர்கள்?
So my first memories playing cricket was probably when I was 6 years old. My dad took me to the nets with me and my brother Santosh, and he would throw balls at us. And funny story, I would actually hold the bat upside down. I would actually hold it at the toe, not at the handle. And I kept doing this mistake, and it was just some funny moments. But yeah, that was my first memories. He would throw balls at us when we were 6 years old, 7 years old. Then we joined the club. I was 7, my brother was 9. We joined Seven Hills RSL Club, our local cricket club, playing under 10 cricket, under 11s cricket. Yeah, made some good mates there as well, which was good. And yeah, my dad was my coach growing up since I was 6 years old. And he's been the main one I always come back to as well, if is when I need help in my skills. Yeah, and slowly I went into district cricket, so Parramatta cricket, played representative cricket, and slowly got into grade cricket. And yeah, right now, yeah, just finished a great season, finished, the World Cup as well. And yeah, I've been enjoying it. So my dad has been my main coach, and my other coaches, I've also had a few coaches in my club cricket. I know I've had Krish, Jono, they're my club coaches. I've also had some other coaches, Kerrod and Gordon. They're also my coaches. I've also had some coaches who've helped me through grade cricket. Nick Burtis, he's been one that's really helped me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there've been New South Wales coaches as well through the pathway system, which I've been a part of since I was about under 13s.
Under 13.
Yeah, and they've really helped me a lot. But I think it's always my dad who I fall back on, and he's been the cornerstone of my career.
And also he's the backbone as well. So do you think how many hours he would have spent with you from year 6 or when you were age of 6? Do you know roughly? Or how many days? How many years?
every week it'll be at least 3 days a week, and each day will be at least 2 hours. Yeah.
நிச்சயமாக அவர் என்ன சொல்கிறார் என்றால், அவருடைய தந்தையார் இந்த தன்னுடைய துடுப்பாட்ட கிரிக்கெட் பணியில் கூடுதலாக தன்னை வழிநடத்தியவர். ஒரு கோச்சாக, ஒரு பயிற்சியாளராக இருந்து வழிநடத்தி இருக்கிறார். So the second question will be, as you are an open batsman, நீங்கள் ஒரு ஆரம்ப துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர், எப்படியான ஸ்கில்ஸை வச்சிருக்கிறீங்க? எப்படியான ஸ்கில்ஸை வச்சு நீங்கள் உங்களோட பேட்டிங் ஸ்டைல் அல்லது துடுப்பாட்டத்தை டெவலப் பண்ணியிருக்கிறீங்க?
Yeah, so in my view, I believe that batting, it's especially with the game of cricket, there's not only the physical skills, but there's also the mental skills. And that is something I pride on, my mental skills.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they come from, training. Training, personally for me, training with my dad, we do long hour sessions. It can go, nowadays it can go up to 4-hour sessions. And not only does it help me physically, we do a lot of drills, work on different shots, and it helps me physically, but it's also mentally. Batting for long periods, being focused on my game for long periods of time. And yeah, so it's definitely helped me physically and mentally. And the other training sessions, with my grade cricket and my New South Wales cricket, we face a number of high quality bowlers. And yeah, I think they've really helped with my physical skills as well. We also practice a lot of fielding and a lot of conditioning as well. So running and gym as well. That's really helped me. But yeah, I would say most of my physical skills comes from all around, and my mental skills really come from those long hours with my dad, being able to be mentally tough and yeah, pretty much.
So what do you do to come up from the mental stress? So what are the strategies? What do you do if you're mentally stressed when you're playing? How do you do? What are the strategies?
Yeah, so I've learned a few strategies. I think it depends on what works for you because every person's different. But what worked for me is every ball, once I play face a ball, I'd try go away from the crease, go away from the game, mentally reset myself. Look at the trees, look at whatever's going on for 5 seconds, do some deep breathing. Especially when I'm mentally stressed, I think that really helps a lot with calming yourself down and making sure you're not mentally stressed, and make sure you're just thinking rationally as well. And yeah, so those are a few methods that really help for me, just deep breathing and resetting my mind.
நிச்சயமா அருமை. மூன்றாவது கேள்வி, இப்ப நீங்கள் ஒரு ஆரம்ப துடுப்பாட்ட வீரராக இருக்கிறீர்கள். ஆஸ்திரேலியா 19 வயதுக்குட்பட்ட இந்த உலக கோப்பையில விளையாடி இருக்கிறீர்கள், நல்ல வடிவா விளையாடி. என்ன தடைகள், என்ன கஷ்டங்கள், what are the obstacles and தடைகள் என்ன பார்க்குறீங்க, என்ன இருக்கும்?
Yeah, so for me, my biggest obstacle was trying to balance my studies with my cricket. I think that was one of my biggest obstacles because you have to spend a lot of time, practicing for cricket, but you also, my parents wanted me to study and do well, and I would say that it wasn't definitely an obstacle, but it taught me a lot. Definitely taught me how to balance my time, how to be disciplined, how to be organized as well. And yeah, that was the main obstacle that I really faced. I would say other obstacles, just, going up, facing tougher bowlers, trying to go up grade cricket, go up levels. You're going to face tougher oppositions. So those are also some, common challenges that a lot of people face as well. And yeah, it's just about improving your game, constantly looking to improve, constantly being hungry for just improvement and curious about your game. Try to look at things that you might be weak on and be curious on why that's happening and try to get better at that skills.
Correct. So இதை ஒட்டியதாக ஒரு 4வது fourth question வந்து, இப்போ நாங்கள் பார்க்குறோம், நீங்கள் விளையாட்டில் மட்டுமல்ல படிப்பிலையும் ஜேம்ஸ் ஹூஸில் படித்து மெடிசன் என்டர் பண்ணதாக அறிஞ்சிருக்கிறோம். பிறகு மெடிசனுக்கு போகாமல் வேறொரு கோர்ஸுக்கு நீங்கள் படிக்க போகிறீங்க, அதோட கிரிக்கெட்டும் விளையாடிக்கிறீங்க. How do you balance those things in your life?
Yeah, so I was looking to go into medicine. Unfortunately, I could only get I was able to get a place in Armidale, but at Armidale there's no high level cricket there. And if I was to go there, I can't pursue a high level of cricket. So I took the risk of not going and pursuing medicine and taking a gap year, and just focusing on my cricket, and also trying again for trying to get into another course here. And I ended up getting to actuarial studies, which I have started this year. And I think for me, managing my cricket and studies, I said earlier, I think it comes down to my biggest point would be organization. Organizing your time, because I feel like we waste a lot of time that we actually don't realize. So just planning your day ahead. That's what I try to do every night. Plan your day ahead, and just see where there's times that you might be, that could be like unnecessary time wasted, that you can actually put some useful things in during that time block. So for me, like a day in my year 12 studies, I would try get up quite early, around 6 or 6:30 a.m. Try get some good quality study. That's where I do all my like focus study in the morning, because that's where I'm most focused. And then I would have school from 9 to 3, and this is where I would have my training sessions. So this would be from 4 or 5 to 8 o'clock. And then after that, I would, try do some homework at night because I know I can't do high quality study.
In the night.
It can only be at the mornings because I'm tired as well,
Yeah.
right? So just like not organization, but also being smart in how you organize your time.
Definitely.
And I also believe it's about discipline as well.
Yeah.
You got to be disciplined to do that, and also willing to do that as well.
Correct. Yeah.
And sometimes you won't be motivated, but it's about being disciplined and conditioning yourself to do things that you don't want to do for later benefits later on.
Definitely. I think you did manage your time very well in your career.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good. Do you know which uni you are studying at this stage? Or?
I'm studying at the University of New South Wales.
New South Wales. Right at the moment, you are in first year in actuarial.
First year actuarial studies.
That's good. So next question. யார் உங்களுடைய ஒரு ரோல் மாடல் அந்த கிரிக்கெட்ல உங்களுடைய ரோல் மாடல் யார் ஏன் அவரை தேர்வு செய்திருக்கிறீர்கள்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா?
So my current role model is Kane Williamson. I really enjoy his batting. Just his technique is so solid and pure in my eyes, and I pick up a lot of things from him. His high elbow, his ability to play the ball late as well, and his ability to hit so straight as well. And it's not so I'm also awed by his physical skills, but what I'm more like enjoy about his batting is his mental side. His ability to stay so calm during tough situations. And like one thing I've seen is that every time I watch him, he never talks back, even when there's sledging happening to him. He never like talks back. And there's two sides. Some people like to get in the contest, talk back. Virat Kohli will be one, but there's also him who doesn't listen. He's in his own bubble. And for me, what personally worked for me was ignoring the whole trying to fight back, because in my view, every time I'm trying to talk back, I'm focusing not on the game but on trying to counter his sledging. So my view was always just ignore it, just focus on your game. And so that was something I took from Kane Williamson, just focusing on my game, being mentally calm and clear, and also those technical aspects as well from him, his high elbow, playing the ball late, and many things as well.
நிச்சயமா அருமை. அடுத்த கேள்வி, அதாவது நீங்கள் ஒரு ஆரம்ப துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர், அதாவது ஆஸ்திரேலியாவினுடைய அண்டர் 19 உலக கோப்பையிலே ஓப்பன் பேட்ஸ்மேனாக முதலாவதாக இறங்கி பந்து அடிப்பீங்க. மற்றது உங்களுடைய பேட்டிங்கை பார்த்தா வெரி காம் அண்ட் கூல் அண்டாக இருந்து பேட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறீங்க. ஒரு புதிய நியூ போல் வாரதுக்கும் ஒரு நியூ போலர் வாரதுக்கும் என்ன ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜியை நீங்கள் பாவிச்சு இப்படி அடிக்கிறீங்க? ஏன்னா ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்கோர்லையும் ஒரு மேட்ச்லையும் you scored 82 runs in first match or second match, and the second match also more than 50. What are the strategies you have used for the new ball and the new bowler?
So I started opening probably around under 16s. So I've had probably 3 years of experience opening. I used to bat 3, so 1 down. But I started opening and I started doing well. So I've had a bit of experience, and I've worked on I found out a few strategies on how to face a new ball. I think there's 2 sides. There's a physical side and the mental side. For me, with the physical aspect, with the new ball, in my view, it's the hardest time to bat. It's swinging around, seaming as well off the deck, a bit of bounce as well. So I think most importantly, it's about playing straight. I think that's the best thing, because especially when it's moving both ways, you want to play with the bat as straight as possible. Give yourself the most chance of middling the ball. And I also believe that it's also about playing late.
Correct.
Playing late, because that's when you're able to play the ball under your eyes. That's when, because the ball is swinging as well, if you play too early, you can get caught to that swing. And also with the mental side as well, just be patient as well. I think it also depends on the batter as well. I think with my other opener, Will Malachek.
He was hammering a lot.
So it depends on your role as a team. So for him, his role was to take on the new ball, because it pings off the bat, right? And because he had that role, my role was to rotate the strike, be patient, try put value to my wicket.
Correct.
And I think So it also depends on your role. And for me, it was about just being patient, don't be afraid to leave the ball. Don't be afraid to have a few dot balls, because I know I can cash in later on, hit that boundary ball. And for new bowlers, I also believe we did have some videotape in the Under-19 World Cup. So it was actually good because we had some analysis. Some bowlers would have some would be tall, so they have more bounce. Some bowlers would have certain, like a stock ball would be their outswing. Correct. So also that, keeping that in mind. But sometimes if I don't have the information, it's just about being patient again. So facing the first few balls, just understanding what characteristics of this bowler makes him so special, and then trying to play to that risk. So if he's bouncing the ball a bit more, maybe play more off the back foot. Correct. If he's more skiddy, maybe go more on the front foot. So different types of things like that.
I think most of the spectators would have watched when Nitesh was batting. Actually, he was very calm and cool in first two. I've watched only first two matches anyway, to be frank with you. And he was so calm. That's the reason I asked this question. And the other partner was hammering a lot and hunted and everything. And you were so calm and cool. I think even the new bowler comes, and I think that's a blessing from your dad or something, maybe. I don't know how you developed or something. It's a good thing. It's a good strategy. You were handling with that particular two, three matches. We were so proud of you anyway.
Thank you.
On behalf of the ATBC and the team, or those who are watching, and you did very well, seriously, all the matches anyway.
Thank you.
Let's have a small break. நேர்களே ஒரு சிறிய இடைவெளிக்கு பின்னர் மீண்டும் அவரிடம் பேசுவோம். நேர்களே, உலகத்தின் எந்த மூலையிலும் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டு கேட்டுக்கொண்டிருந்தால் நீங்களும் உங்களுடைய துறை சார்ந்து இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து சிறப்பிக்கலாம். நீங்கள் செய்ய வேண்டியதெல்லாம் ஒன்றே ஒன்று, உங்களுடைய விருப்பத்தை எங்களுக்கு மின்னஞ்சலூடாக அனுப்பி வைக்க வேண்டும். நீங்கள் மின்னஞ்சல் செய்ய வேண்டிய முகவரி atbcsongs@hotmail.com என்பதையும் உங்களுக்கு மீண்டும் அறிய தருகின்றோம். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியானது பிரதி திங்கட்கிழமைகளில் சிட்னி நேரம் 9:30 ஏடிபிசியினுடைய தனிப்பட்ட வானொலியூடாகவும், ஏடிபிசியுடைய இணையதளம், ஏடிபிசியினுடைய முகநூல் மற்றும் யூடியூப் சேனல் வாயிலாகவும் நீங்கள் இணையத்தினூடாகவும் கேட்டும் பார்த்தும் மகிழலாம். நேயர்களே, நிதேஷ் குறிப்பிட்டது போலவே அவர் தன்னுடைய தந்தையாரிடமிருந்து பல விடயங்களை கற்றுக்கொண்டதாகவும், தந்தையார் தான் என்னுடைய கிரிக்கெட் வாழ்க்கைக்கு, அதாவது துடுப்பாட்ட வாழ்க்கைக்கு ஒரு முதுகெலும்பாக இருந்து இன்று வரை அவரை வளர்த்திருக்கின்றார். அவருடைய முயற்சி, அவர் வேறு யாரும் அல்ல, சென்ட் ஜோன்ஸ் கல்லூரியிலே பேட்மிண்டனோடு அல்லது துடுப்பாட்டத்தோடு தன்னை ஈடுபடுத்தி இன்றும் சிட்னியில் விளையாடி கொண்டிருக்கின்றார் என்றால் மிகையாகாது. அவருடைய ஆலோசனையிலும் அரவணைப்பிலும் தான் அவருடைய மகன் நிதேஷ் அவர்கள் இன்று மிகவும் சிறப்பாக ஆஸ்திரேலியா அணிக்காக ஆடிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறார் என்பதும் குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. அதே வேளையில் கல்வியிலும் சிறந்ததாக இருக்கிறார் என்பதும் குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. Let's go back to in English anyway. So, how do you feel when you see other youngsters or other country people, especially from those who are talking in Tamil? Were you able to mingle with them, any Sri Lankans or those who study from your dad's school? There are one player and other Sri Lankan Tamils were in the team, no? When you faced Sri Lankans. Did you get any chance to talk to them on the back side or only the batting on the field?
Not during the match, no. I didn't get any chance. But I did talk to them a bit off the field. So
off the field.
When we were staying in Namibia, I think all the teams playing in Namibia were actually in the same hotel. So I got to meet a few players, and one of them actually said, I think it was Madulan, the slingy bowler. Said that your dad went to my school. So my dad also told me that before I went. So it's interesting, and just said hello, just talked to them for a bit, But that's pretty much it.
Pretty much anyway. So another question comes to my mind anyway. So you and your brother also still playing in cricket?
Santosh. He's playing in England right now.
England clubs.
He just for experience as well, but he's also playing first grade here at Parramatta.
Okay. So you have played so many clubs in Sydney. So what's your favorite club, or which clubs you represent a lot time? Or
so I was mostly in Parramatta. I was always in the Parramatta district.
Okay.
I did, when I started, I was playing these small clubs within the Parramatta district. I was playing for Seven Hills, and then I just played Parramatta for pretty much my whole grade career. So I've always stuck with Parramatta, and Yeah, they're very good culture.
Yeah.
I enjoy the players there, and yeah, very very good friendships that I've made
Correct.
with
Yeah.
people my age as well. So
Yeah.
it's really good.
I know this very hard. Australia is very competitive in all sports, not only cricket, even any other sport. So, how do you feel on when you selected for the Australian Under-19 World Cup cricket team?
Oh
So,
yeah,
how is your family felt about that
yeah.
occasion?
So I just finished the under-19 national champs,
Yeah,
and I think the day that we were leaving,
yeah,
on the airport, I think our New South Wales coach, he called like me and also the other boys who made the Australian team,
yeah.
and told them that I made it, right?
Oh,
And yeah, it was like a dream come true
dream
for
comes
me.
true. Yeah,
But I know that I wanted to tell my dad like face to face.
yeah.
I told my mom earlier,
Early, okay.
and then because I knew my dad was gonna get a bit emotional, so I
Emotional,
think it'll
yeah,
be a better experience
yeah.
if I told him face to face, right? Yeah.
Correct.
So when I came home, I think the championship was in Perth. I came home. My dad also, he was at the championships,
Yeah.
and he came separately. And yeah, I told him. He started crying, hugging
Oh
me.
my God. Okay.
Yeah,
That was a true, culture. Normally, when the children grow up and achieve something, that's a big gift for the dad or parents.
yeah,
I think you made that to your parents. I think you must be proud, and also he must be proud as well as you as a great son. You achieved in sport as well as the studies. I think well done on behalf of the studio as well. I would like to say I
Thank you.
think you keep the calm and the strategy together to achieve that particular goal.
Yeah,
That's good. So at the moment, okay, again you are going to study in universities. It's going to be actuarial, is going to be a 4 year courses.
yeah,
How are you going to manage this cricket and the actuarial?
yeah. I think it's just about, yeah, again, being disciplined, being organized. I've got a rookie contract to go to Tasmania.
Okay.
Yeah, so that starts in. So I'll actually be flying over to Tasmania in maybe a week's time.
Oh,
Yeah, so that'll be a good experience. With the rookie contract, it's just that you train with the state players, and you also play some second 11 games.
okay.
That's the level underneath state.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a good experience. I'll be there for 2 years. So yeah, that's it makes it harder now for my studies.
Correct.
But yeah, so I'm gonna actually continue part-time studies.
Part-time
So I'm not
studies.
gonna do. So we usually do 3-4 subjects a term.
Term.
I'm gonna limit it to maybe I think 2 subjects.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna try do it online, purely
Online,
online.
purely
Yeah.
online.
All the subjects that I can do online,
Yeah.
I'll do it. And yeah, that's what we're gonna try. If not, then because they don't offer actuarial studies at Tasmania,
Tasmania.
so
correct.
I'm have to try do some course similar.
Similar to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many years you're going to be in Tasmania? Roughly
At least 2 years.
2 years.
And then if I'm get through to like the state cricket, I'll be
Okay.
there for longer.
For longer.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any other plan for the cricket at the moment, Tasmania? That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan right now. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel about the youngsters at the moment, as in your view? How do you feel most of the Sri Lankan background the students are playing cricket right now in your surrounding Western Sydney?
Yeah.
So how do you see their progression in their cricket life? Do you see anything new, like anybody is coming on that stage, or
Or do I see anyone specific?
specifically, or you could be able to see anyone, or whether they are interested? Are you able to guide them or something? Any chances for them, as you're a senior player right now?
Or like every time I go to the nets, I'm always seeing Sri Lankan,
Yeah.
Indian children with their dads. Dads are very passionate always.
Yeah.
Yeah, and always, yeah, like my dad, I always see like dads just throwing the ball for a
the
long
net,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, there's definitely a few people definitely coming up,
Yeah.
Through like the underage groups.
Correct.
And yeah, like I hopefully like that Naden's my age as well.
Correct.
Naden Kure, he's Sri Lankan. Yeah, hopefully he can also go up as well.
Yeah.
He's a very, very, very a fun person to be around.
Yeah.
And he enjoys his cricket, and he's also very he practices a lot. So hopefully I see him go up as well. And yeah, also there's a few younger guys that hopefully I can see them go up as well.
Okay. Then the critical question I would just wanted to ask you. I know you are still growing up your career, as well as the club in the national team as well. So are you interested in playing any 2020 cricket or anything, any clubs or something? Any idea?
I am definitely interested in playing T20 cricket. However, I know that my strength is Test cricket. Yeah. May also a bit of one-day cricket as well.
Yeah.
So I would definitely, that's my plan for this off season, to work a bit more on my T20 game.
Yeah.
Work a bit more on my range hitting, being confident to hit the ball over the infield. I think that doesn't help me only in T20 cricket, but every form of cricket, you know, especially when a spinner is wearing you down, taking 2 steps out and putting him, you know, over the infield, over mid on, mid off.
Okay.
Maybe 2 or 3 times, and he'll start putting the fielders back.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing T20 cricket. However, I don't want that to impact my Test cricket and ODI cricket.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the skills that I'm already good at.
Okay.
I think it's important that everyone has certain skills that they're good at. Some people are more acquired to T20 cricket.
Yeah.
And it's definitely good to expand your skills.
Yeah.
So I think that's what everyone should be doing, expand their skills, but they shouldn't lose the skills that they're really good at. So some people are good at range hitting.
Yeah.
Other people maybe are good at just having good temperament and, you know, rotating the strike and playing for long periods of time. So I think it's important that you expand your skills, but don't lose the skills that you're really gifted at.
Correct. Another critical question I'm going to ask you anyway. So nowadays you can see in the cricket, world cricket, not only the T20 or whichever the form, one day or 50, we have seen many all-rounders in the team. So did you try a bowl or anything like that, or fast bowling or like break or something?
So I used to bowl pace.
Okay.
Ever since I was young as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I actually did quite really well in my maybe under 13s, under 14s. I think in my district cricket, I was, I think, third highest wicket taker, and I was actually bowling quite quick. But then injuries came.
Okay.
So I had a stress fracture. So that I couldn't bowl for a year.
Okay.
Then I got a side strain. Then I got like a minor knee issue. And it wasn't worth it, right?
Okay.
Like as I said earlier, you have like skills that you're good at. So my main thing was batting always. So like I was like a batting all-rounder.
Okay.
And once I started getting injuries, I knew that was going to impact my batting.
Yeah, correct.
And yeah, it was no point continuing bowling. So I actually switched to off-spin, which I started last year. And yeah, just trying to work on it, because I believe that it's good to have multiple skills as a cricketer.
Yeah.
Like it's good to be like a good batter, but if you can bowl, you know, part-time off spin, you don't have to be the greatest off spinner. Bowl a few overs, that really helps the team, and it makes you a more useful player.
Correct.
And also, like being a good fielder as well. I really want to improve my fielding. I think my fielding's not great, so I want to improve that as well. So if I can improve my fielding as well, that makes me even more useful as a player.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not looking to be like a genuine all-rounder, but I'm looking to be a very useful player, and that is by, you know, working on the other skills that I'm not good at, such as bowling and fielding.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Nitesh. Even you have many studies and any programs in your life, and you all the way come from your home to the studio and shared your cricket experience and everything, your passion about your studies and cricket. Best of luck, good luck for your cricket as well as your studies.
Thank you.
On behalf of the ATBC team and the program coordinator, let me wish you again all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Nandri Vanakkam.
Nandri Vanakkam.
நீங்கள் இதுவரை கேட்டு பார்த்து ரசித்த நிகழ்ச்சி இவ்வாறு நேயர். ஆம்நேர்களே, இவ்வாறு நேராக கலந்து சிறப்பித்திருந்தார் ஆஸ்திரேலிய 19 வயதுக்குட்பட்ட துடுப்பாட்ட அணியினுடைய ஆரம்ப துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர் திரு நிதேஷ் சாமுவேல் அவர்கள். மற்றொரு நிகழ்ச்சியில் உங்கள் அனைவரும் சந்திக்கும் வரை இனிய வாழ்த்துக்களும் வணக்கங்கள் கூறி விடை பெற்று செல்லும் நான் உங்கள் அன்பின் AJ ஜெயச்சந்திரா. வணக்கம் நேர்களே.